listening pleasure, reaching for the bars.
Huzzah.
Careful.
Beer and milk.
Andrew is drinking beer mixed with milk. He's a weirdo.
Best combo. It's protein. And
Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Reaching for the... Oh, that's a good idea. Reaching
For
the
Bars.
podcast.
Why do you, what the heck's going on?
Reaching for the Bars podcast.
We never say podcast.
I said it today. And Caleb immediately knew where I was going. So that's really, you're the odd man out.
Okay, well, let's try again.
Okay. Reaching
For
The
Bars.
podcast.
Today with...
Andrew?
No. You say you. All right.
I thought you would say the next person.
Scrap it.
We'll get it next time.
Okay. Today I'm here with, to my left is Mr. Caleb Long Dong Silver Whitney.
Oh, boy. It's silver?
Hello.
It's like Long
Hello?
John Silver.
You got to keep it low on
Is
the
it
high.
like
Aloha.
Caleb's over
Keep
here.
it
You got to
low.
go low or high.
Keep it low. You can't go in the middle.
Is it like the who's the guy from Fantastic Four?
No. It's like the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
No. It's
Isn't that the
Long
bad guy?
John Silver, and I said Long Dong Silver. It's like a joke. It's like a play on words.
I was thinking.
Long John. Have you ever eaten at a Long John Silver's?
Dude,
No,
have
I never have.
you ever had the chicken from Long John
It's
Silver's?
amazing.
It is the best chicken.
No.
It really
there's no
is.
way that's
Have you ever had it?
Have you ever had it?
It's
then you can't say.
When I was young and I was fat, I would ask them for
Isn't that where you used to always go?
a side of Crispies, and it was just the deep fryings.
Dude, yeah, that's true. It's a true thing. You can actually get that.
Yeah, it was, dude, the
That's
crispy.
disgusting.
Oh wait, let me get. So to my right is Andrew.
Andrew, Mini Crispy.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Mini Crispy.
Oh, Rice Krispie Treat Weiss. That's a good one.
Those are good.
Yeah, they're good. Good. Anyway, yeah. So when I was fat, I'd be like, "Mom, I want a thing of the Crispies," and she's like, "No, they're bad for you." I'd be like, "I just want a thing of the Crispies." So I'd eat the chicken, which is the best chicken on
It
earth.
really is.
Is there a Long John Silver's around here?
I don't know. Have to look it
Please
up.
Google search if there's.
We've done this
Have you-
exact thing
long-
on the podcast.
We have.
Yes.
Huh?
What happened? When did this happen?
We did this
We've
on a
had
podcast.
this exact conversation about your obsession when you're fat about Long John Silver.
Did your
Okay.
Long John Silver's turn into A&W?
A&W, yeah. So you could get a burger and a side of Crispies, dude.
Dude,
Burgers and Crispies.
it was a problem. And they had the draft root beer on.
Oh yeah, they did.
It was good.
Up in
I
Where-
gotta go to Tennessee.
Who knows where that is?
It says right there, Huntsville Highway.
Huntsville Highway.
yeah, I think
Where?
that's like there's a Huntsville Highway in Tennessee apparently.
Oh,
It's a little deceptive.
that's not that
What's
far
the
from my
town?
house.
Yeah, this is what's it called?
It's off 431.
Fayetteville.
Fayetteville.
I may go to Fayetteville to get Long John Silver's Crispies.
I'll go with you.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh god.
So today, obviously, Mabry's not here. He
If it
You would have been
wasn't
talking by
obvious.
now.
he's at a rally. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
I didn't say what for. Could be for anything. It's not what you want it to be. I'll tell you that right now. Chris Mason, if you're listening, go ahead and post in the comments what rally you think he's at. That'd
That's
be
it.
for the best.
Yeah, that'd be for the best.
I don't think we want those comments.
I already said it. You can't take it back.
Yep. It's over.
Today we're going to talk about just different kinds of pets. So we have a fun twist on this. I think it'll be fun. We picked it today because Mabry wasn't going to be here, and he hates pets.
Yeah, he doesn't like pets.
He does not like pets.
Did he grow up with any pets? Do you know?
I don't know if he grew up with pets. He definitely had a dog in college or something, like a husky or something.
He had a dog, like his dog. Or
He had a
like
husky?
roommate's.
A husky. No, it was his dog.
Interesting.
I can see why he doesn't like pets. Huskies are high
They're
maintenance.
pretty high maintenance.
But he doesn't like. He gave Copa away to his parents. Not away, I should say. He let Copa go live with his parents, which is a way better life than he had.
He kicked
Yeah.
He kicked his indoor cat outside.
Yeah, Tom is now an outside cat.
But Tom was peeing everywhere.
I think that's what they're telling you.
I don't even blame him.
But has anybody seen? I figured we kick it off. Has anybody seen any interesting documentaries recently?
I've been watching the Animal Kingdom documentary on Disney Plus.
Yeah, there's actually. Oh, that sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah, tell us about it, Caleb. Actually, this is perfect because we're talking about pets.
Nice.
Animals.
Yeah, in the Animal Kingdom, it's pretty interesting. You kind of figure out like a lot of different stuff about they do a lot of animals that are endangered in the wild, and they're trying to basically repopulate their species. And so, like, the examples, like the white rhino is like the most popular that they have. Yeah, no, you want to make a joke about that?
I really do. This scientist is like, I keep having sex with this rhino. It's not getting pregnant.
Let me ask you this: since you're talking about that, me and Laura had an interesting conversation. Maybe it was Monday on the way to the gym. So a mule or a donkey and a horse make a mule.
Yeah.
A mule is an infertile animal. It cannot. Okay, go ahead.
I got you.
You make it?
Hey, good job, man.
Redemption.
Proud of you.
No, that's not the way that works. Okay.
Not from 4 weeks ago.
Okay, so a donkey and a horse have a mule.
Yes.
Is there any other species of animals that try to procreate with other species of animals?
There's zebras and horses.
Zebras and horses?
I think so.
But is it a man-made thing? Like, do we force
Like
them to do
lions
that?
and tigers.
Oh, like
type.
wild. But
Like-
are
like-
mules wild?
Well,
Well, I'm asking. I don't know if they are. I'm asking.
I think
I'm asking.
if you put up a horse and a donkey in the same pen,
Do you think that
they'll procreate?
or do you think that
don't know. I
that
think
we
you
as
force
humans
it.
force them?
I think you force it.
Because I would assume this is maybe too deep for this podcast, but humans are weird, and humans do weird stuff. I don't think
It is kind of messed up.
I don't think other animals do that.
force other animals.
Well, no. There's I don't want
Or
to get
just have-
gross. Like humans will, like that lady that I told you about that relieved that dolphin. Like other animals like humans are weird.
Yeah.
So my question is like, are there any other animals you can think that do that? Like I know other animals have different mating rituals, or like some aren't monogamous or whatever, but I mean like specifically.
Well, so there's I want to say studies, but like observations of like animals that are actually like sexual, and like as far as humans are obviously
You mean promiscuous?
Sure.
Is that what you're talking about?
promiscuous?
Is that what you're saying? Like sexually promiscuous?
Yeah.
But do they go outside of their-
dolphins are another animal that like search for sex.
But I'm asking, are they going outside of their
species.
species? Yes.
I would probably say no.
Right?
Well,
would one kind of dolphin?
dogs, like where do dogs?
I was gonna say, would one kind of dolphin mix with another kind of dolphin? You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know that answer. But also dogs, we kind of force that.
I don't know. Like you could see.
We
just, like,
if you look like we legitimately
If you look
are
up
like,
the genealogy,
we
No,
like
no, no,
we
no.
like what that
I
dog
know-
does, and we like what that dog does. If we make them,
I
but
know
they're the same
that,
species.
But like, okay, you just take two dogs to a dog park. Like you're like
but they're
the little dog's gonna start humping the other one.
yeah, they're just dogs. They're the same species.
Not really.
What do you mean
technically,
not?
Right?
They're
If
the
they're
same
different-
species.
but
If a golden retriever and a husky,
But they're still both dogs. There's the species. They're both
I think
dogs.
that means they're different species. They're the
Andrew
same.
does not promote interracial dating. I'll tell you that right now.
No,
They're
like,
the same
they're-
species.
No, they're not. They're the
They're
same
different
animal.
breeds. They're the same species.
isn't the species
I-
canine?
Yes.
So they're
They're
all
not the same. That's not how they work.
I think they're all the same
They're
species.
completely different species. It's like when you find two different frogs. They're both frogs, but they're different species.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
Let's look it up.
I think like whenever we talk about dogs, like the species dog, like that's in the dog family. But then there's different kinds of dogs.
No, you can't say breed.
Yeah, breed is within.
Look what I'm looking at.
Are all dogs the same species?
Are different dog breeds different species? That's what I'm asking. Oh, dang.
Yeah, they're all the same species, right? Yeah.
Hold on.
This is interesting to me.
But see, this is more interesting to me because this doesn't really make sense. Is it because we force them to?
The theory is that we took genetic traits from, or we like that
Yeah.
one did one thing and one did another, and we made them so they had a dog that did the same thing.
So like back in the day, they would take the traits of this type of purebred dog and the traits of this type of purebred dog, and they wanted them together. So then they bred them together to get a combination of both of them.
Or now maybe even worse, we do it because we like the looks.
So all domestic dogs are still genetically the same species. But you're telling me, and when they go to some random mountain in the middle of the Amazon rainforest, and they're like, we found this new species of a frog, and it's like just has like a tiny little orange tick. That's the only thing that's different.
Why
Wait, what?
A tiny little orange.
Tick?
Is that what you said?
Yes.
You didn't say
I
tick.
feel like
did say
it did not sound like tick.
I did not say
I
that.
was like, do frogs have little orange?
Yeah, I was like, what?
I was
They
about to be
look
like,
at them.
Bad choice of words. But you see what I'm saying? Like those are like not that. You could probably
but
find two
remember
frogs
in
look
school,
pretty
there's
close.
like
Hold on.
kingdom, phylum, species.
Yeah. But their species is like the bottom. Like each species.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the bottom.
Species is like the
Andrew, you've already been wrong on one
most,
thing. Do you
the
wanna be-
most specific one, if that makes sense.
But
So,
are
like,
all
kingdom is like class, so like mammals,
okay?
and then you keep going down, and so the species is like the very specific one. So if there's a frog with a different species, it makes zero sense to me how a Chihuahua would be considered the same species as a Husky.
But they are.
But
that's what it says, but I don't see how that makes any sense.
Because
based on how all other animals are classified.
search, are all frogs the same species?
Okay. Or let's just...
Actually, Laura literally
They're
just sent me
over-
a picture of a dog.
There are over 5,000 species of known frogs. So
That's a lot of species of frogs, dude.
There's a lot of them. That's what I'm saying.
well, see, do they classify them into like venomous and non-venomous, and then I don't know.
What's that thing that used
Ones
to...
ones with orange
This
ticks.
one says 6,000.
and
Hey, listen. What's that thing you used to say in school that was like kingdom, phylum, something, something, something?
Yeah, that's the
What was that?
the classification model.
Animal classifications? Right?
Yeah.
Kingdom, phylum.
Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species.
Okay.
So, like, for example, we Homo sapiens are like the
All
same
right, relax, Jesus.
species.
Oh my God.
I mean, I know it's June, but
Yeah. Golly, dog.
Okay, let's see what this is.
Caleb, I think
So like a wolf and a dog are probably
Different
the same,
species.
like genus, but different species.
Yes.
But it doesn't make sense to me how a husky and because those are dramatically different DNAs. Come on.
husky and
I
wolf.
don't know that.
I think like they're almost like making an exception just
I
because
think
it's
the
domestic dogs.
I think the main different kind of dog in the world is like hyena compared to the rest of them. Honestly,
yeah, but those are all considered like different species. I think they're like classifying all domestic dogs as like one.
Are we considered... We're a different species than apes or chimps.
Yes, or like what's the other humanoid thing that was around? Neanderthals.
Okay.
We're a different species from Neanderthals.
But our DNA is 99.9% or something like that of a chimp.
and a
not sure.
banana.
I'm not. No, it's not. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your point?
Well, you just said that the DNAs are totally different, but you don't know that they could be very
Exactly.
similar. Yeah. I was just making sure that you knew that you were wrong.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like a
you were saying the
Chihuahua and a
opposite.
Husky have very
said-
different DNAs. So why are they classified as the same?
They probably don't have very different DNAs.
That's BS.
Why?
They look insanely different.
We look insanely different than chimps.
But regardless, though, there is something different about them. Wouldn't that just say that they would be different? I don't know. We're
Oh,
getting
so
off-
okay, I got what you're saying. So you're saying that we should look down on things that look different. Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
Chihuahuas are stupid. Yeah.
Chihuahuas are a little stupid.
And with that, let's jump into stupid
Chihuahuas
pets.
are closer to like mouses and rats and stuff.
Should we get this dog?
Oh, it's a chocolate lab.
Oh boy,
You can name
It's
Laura-
$600.
Laura's hormones are talking to
You
her.
can name her Coco.
I feel like you said hormones. I don't like it.
You can name her Coco or
Finley.
yeah, it'd be real confusing. And then
So that's actually a good lead into like what do you think some of the best pets are? So obviously I think we can get right off the gate.
dogs.
Dogs are the best.
Although
Dogs are-
some dogs aren't.
Yes, but specifically
But more so dogs.
I hear what you're saying, but specifically dogs are probably
Dogs are 99.9% of the time.
how many people have dog as a pet in the world, do you think? Let's take a guess.
How many people in the world?
How many people in the world have a dog as a pet?
Oh, you just
I
count
did-
out Asia and then
Because they eat them. I'm gonna say 400 million people.
oh, it's got to be way more than that.
Sir, well, Caleb, take your guess.
How many people in the world?
There's 7 billion. I would put the number at like
I'll put 1.2 billion.
1.2 billion.
oh yeah, I'm getting a little nervous here. I gotta.
Well, you
I'm
see,
gonna
most of
split
the
it. I'm gonna go,
populations in China and Asia.
900 million.
Okay, search how many people
Oh,
have.
come on, man.
How many people in the world have dogs as pets?
I don't know. More
Oh my God!
Nice.
he looked it up.
I did not. I swear to God.
More than 471 million dogs are kept as pets worldwide.
That's pretty good. That
was a good guess, right?
This is probably just all first world though. This doesn't count.
That's because when you're in a third world, you're not like I should have a pet.
It's
Well, I'm pretty
You're
sure
just
in
worried
the,
about yourself.
in
This
the
dog
third
pulls
world,
my
the dog
plow.
is like a tool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Exactly. Yeah.
33% dog, 6% bird,
12% cat, fish.
12% fish, and 23% cat. That's too many people have cats, man.
I thought more people would have fish. I'm being honest.
Do you think cats are a good or bad pet?
they're a good pet, but
What are your qualifications for that? Like, why is it a good pet?
I would say like out of all of the pets there are, cats are obviously like a good choice for a pet. They're similar to dogs in like they're
Careful.
easy.
No.
I know. Hold on.
Whoa.
However, dogs are like, I mean, cat. It's like if there's a scale, right? You've got cats as like qualities to be a good pet, and it's like okay, it's definitely higher than the rest. But like dogs,
Dogs are way above cats.
way
Okay.
above cats.
So if a outdoor cat that you keep like in the garage / outdoors to like keep off like snakes,
Yeah, that's
rats,
just a
that type
tool.
of stuff, is it considered a pet or not a pet?
I don't consider that a pet.
Okay.
Well,
Well
you're
then,
putting food out for it.
well then, besides that, cats are the most worthless animal in the world, and we should probably start getting rid of all of them.
I would still consider that a pet. Like if you're feeding them, like putting out food, just like
I mean, I
people
guess
they
consider-
gotta find their
it's
own
your,
food.
It's
just
your
like people
definition.
consider horses pets, right?
They do?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people consider horses.
Horse is like a terrible pet. It's like the most expensive.
So much work.
they scare easily and they're gigantic.
They could kill you with a kick.
If you try,
Yeah.
you try to ride them and they just like get stung by a bee and you're dead.
Then you gotta just, like get their semen out of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, Dusty?
You have to. They'll back up. You have to do it.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
But
Sometimes.
are cows considered pets?
No.
I think the one. So James has a cow.
Gemu?
James has a cow, Gmu, that is definitely a pet. It's not like a farm animal. It's a pet.
That's
He sleeps in the bed with them.
no way.
Andrew.
But he's had it since a baby, so I was like, maybe
He's
when
had
it-
all of his cows, not all of them, but majority of them since babies.
Well, didn't he bring this one inside the house?
Yeah, he nursed it. I think the mother passed right after birth, and he like basically nursed it up to where it is now.
Oh.
So like it's like I've been out there in the field with him, and the cow legit, like the rest of the cows are out there doing cow stuff, and this cow like it's like a dog. Like it comes up and asks for pets, wants special titch. Like it's just
Dude,
crazy. To me.
I'll see videos every once in a while of farm animals being like that, and it's like I can't even watch them because it's like
It's pretty fun.
it's sad.
Have you
Why?
seen the video
'Cause I
of?
eat 'em.
Oh.
I think your mom's house studios like put up a video of the bear coming up, and it looks like it's gonna attack this woman or something like that, and it just like hugs her and
Oh,
throws
yeah.
her in the ground.
Yeah.
Just-
Let's save that. Let's save that specific thing for a little
okay.
bit later.
okay.
Yeah. Because that's going to come up, I'm sure. How do you feel about bird people?
So my mom had a bird growing up.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
You seem like a kid that grew up with a bird.
I didn't grow up with a bird.
Oh,
Your
actually,
mom.
Like when my mom was a kid.
So
Oh,
like
well,
in a
she's-
different country.
she's
Yeah.
Danish.
Yeah, Denmark.
Yeah, that checks.
Danish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
They probably have a lot of birds there, if you know what I mean.
I don't like hot chicks.
What? No.
Okay.
Would you consider so when they
Anyway,
used to do
birds are weird. I think as
birds are
pets.
weird.
They're cool, but like I feel like it's more of a gimmick, and you're like, oh, I don't want to take care of this.
You're like, do you want to see my bird repeat what I said?
They're basically dinosaurs.
They are dinosaurs. Dinosaurs had hollow bones.
The only good thing about having a bird is that like at any moment you could just be like, I don't
And
want
just
this
brush
thing
it aside.
anymore. And
Acknowledge that dinosaurs had hollow bones.
then- what?
Acknowledge that dinosaurs had hollow bones
How would I know that?
because they
Well,
did.
you look like a fool.
Dinosaurs had hollow bones.
What?
Acknowledge it, Andrew.
I don't know what. Why?
Because dinosaurs were birds.
Yeah, pretty much dinosaurs are birds.
Okay.
So dinosaurs have hollow bones.
I
like
do
birds.
kind of believe that, honestly.
Yeah. You can Google it. Acknowledge what I said.
We have dinosaur bones, so we would know them.
Yeah,
They're
that look
hollow.
exactly like a bird's skeleton.
But we would know if they're hollow or not.
They're hollow.
Okay, I mean, sure.
Have you ever
I'll
sawed
take
one
your
open?
word. No.
No?
Maybe.
Go ahead and Google it.
Actually, I have.
Go ahead.
Hey,
and
you
Google it.
haven't?
In a
Look at-
museum.
Go ahead and Google it.
Yeah, but museum they half the time those bones are fake.
A lot of times they are fake.
Yeah, sometimes they are, but
I'm a dinosaur denier.
the okay.
What?
I drank that wrong.
At the Smithsonian, they finally opened up the dinosaur exhibit again. Caleb's getting a little drunk,
No, I'm
Did
not.
you
It
see
was
that?
super loud.
and it's really cool. Like they have, they like will tell you which ones are fake just because to fix it. But like they have one that's like a full. It's cool.
Yeah, that's how they would tell you. They'd be like, these ones are fake, but check these ones out. These are real. Like, look how honest we are. These ones are fake.
They're all
it's an
hollow.
impressive exhibit. If you're
did
in
you
DC.
did you see
You
that?
think? Hold on. He says he sawed open a dinosaur bone.
No, I didn't saw it.
You said that in a museum. You said that.
I
You
saw it with my eyes.
Oh, did you think he meant sawed it? You thought they were like, "Come here, kid."
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, these things are so rare that they're just letting kids come up and be like, "Hey, look at this saw."
Let's play saw the bone.
You guys want to go fossil hunting?
Yeah.
In Alabama, we can go find megalosaur bones and teeth
Interesting.
pretty easily, actually.
Megalosaur?
Yeah. Do you know which one that is?
It's a fake
It's
dinosaur.
a bird.
No.
It's got hollow bones, I'll tell you that right now.
What do you think?
Megalodon?
Megalosaurus.
Is it Megalosaurus?
Oh, it's a mean-looking one.
Hold
It's
on.
got teeth.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
You are.
Alabama dinosaur.
Alabama Crimson Tide
Yeah.
football.
Yeah, we dug up a fossil and it was wearing an Alabama jersey.
I guess you can have my location, sure. I guess it's called something else. I'm a little confused. Basilosaurus. It's the big whale. Did you ever see Jurassic World?
Yeah.
Remember the thing where they hold the shark over and
Yeah. That's this thing?
That's Alabama state fossil.
Look how hollow those bones are. Actually, it wouldn't make sense for a.
Why do you
for
think it's
that.
floating in the air like that? They're so hollow they float.
Yeah, that
That's a
makes
good
sense.
point.
Actually, a fish dinosaur wouldn't make sense to have hollow bones. It'd be too buoyant.
Wouldn't that help?
No,
Because you wouldn't be able to swim. You'd fighting to go down. That's probably why it died.
Wouldn't that help?
I'm not totally sold on the whole dinosaur thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering.
Did they really exist, Andrew?
I mean,
There's no way for you.
Do
to
you
know.
believe they exist?
yeah, for sure.
Okay. Would they be a
Because
good pet?
I mean, have you seen the new Jurassic World
Oh
stuff?
boy, I knew you were gonna go there.
He's kind of that little Velociraptor is kind of a pet.
Yeah. Kind
Kind of sick. Blue is his name.
So what's another pet that people have that would like be on the top
But I didn't
best
get to
pets?
say what I was going to say about the birds.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh,
When you have a bird, I feel like it's like at any point you could just be like, okay, let it go, and it's like out of all the animals you're going to let go, like a bird's probably going to be fine.
It's also never coming back.
Yeah,
No,
you're never gonna see
like,
that bird again.
The point would be like, I don't want this pet anymore.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a pair.
Oh, you mean like if you let a dog go, it's not gonna survive in the wild?
yeah,
like a
Atlas
domestic
would die
dog.
immediately.
Yeah, Atlas wouldn't make it. He might kill himself.
I see the way he walks into traffic with a leash. Like if he just didn't have a leash.
My God, we'll teach him. What are you doing? So birds are an interesting one. What else do people have? Oh, like
Fish.
let's talk about fish and like rodents, like
rodents. Like ferrets?
Ferrets or chinchillas or
I guess chinchillas are okay,
they need
or like hedgehogs are kind of cool.
they stab you.
No, they don't. They're soft.
They're not soft.
They're only if they like.
They have yeah.
But they're like if you hold them, they're soft. They don't
It's
like.
not mad at you.
It's not like always a cactus.
What? It's not like always a cactus unless it's mad
You're
at you.
thinking of a porcupine. Hedgehogs?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. I know exactly what a hedgehog is.
Yes, they have they're like quills. They're
Yeah.
not pokey really.
What?
Porcupines have quills too.
Yeah, but they're pokey.
Are you talking about hedgehogs? Is
I
that
think
what you're talking
hedgehogs have quills too that could poke you if they wanted to.
about? Hedgehog fossil.
Why is that coming up? Like you can hold. I have a friend that has a pet hedge. She just like
Yeah, but
holds
it could stab you.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
I think if it wants to.
Search
Isn't that Sonic's like thing?
Yeah. Search how many hedgehog deaths per year.
You know what I'm saying?
Search how many dead. How many do you think?
It's probably more than sharks.
Yeah, go to all.
Oh, like
Oh, hedgehogs are killed.
that's what I was asking. Why are you asking how
yeah.
many get killed?
No.
I was like 167,000 humans.
Dude, there's a
My
problem.
God. Dude, we gotta stop these. We gotta stop these hedgehogs. For those of you listening, Andrew pulled up hedgehog deaths per year, and it was 167,000. But it meant how many hedgehogs died.
Yeah. Not how many killed
A
humans.
Spokane man in his 90s is the first person to die in a national outbreak of salmonella from his hedgehog.
Oh, so he technically died from a hedgehog. It just wasn't the way we were hoping.
And he was 90 years old. Oh, well.
So not many.
Yeah, not many.
Okay.
Really, probably not.
I mean, there's no way to be sure
Yeah.
because those people can't tell their story. They're dead. All right, let's go into the weird stuff.
Hedgehogs are cute. No, all rodents are weird. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Right.
it's kind of weird.
Because they don't really love you.
What was the other one you said?
A hedgehog, a ferret,
Oh,
a
you said
chinchilla.
fish too, though. Like fish are like they're just kind of cool.
They're not a pet though, right?
It's more like it's like having a painting on a wall.
Yeah, because it's not like reciprocal. They don't love you.
Yeah, they don't carry you.
Yeah, if they were big enough and had teeth, they would kill you. Like you could have a piranha all day in your tank, but you stick your hand in there to pet that thing.
Piranhas don't do that.
Don't do what?
They don't attack humans. They don't eat flesh like that.
Shut up. Yes, they do.
They really don't.
Search piranha deaths per year. I guarantee you, you're wrong.
Piranhas.
Have you ever heard of that fish that flies up your pee hole?
I was just telling somebody about this the other day, and they didn't believe
Isn't
me.
that creepy?
Yeah, it's creepy.
Where's
So
that?
piranhas
where's
eat
that at?
people. While piranhas have a reputation for being ferocious man-eaters, they rarely attack and hardly
Rarely.
ever kill
Okay.
humans.
Rarely.
Hardly ever.
And hardly
I mean,
ever.
Sounds like they do.
Okay, not like the cartoons.
All right, I'm not saying it's cartoons, but
When-
you made
when
it sound
I
like they
grew up-
never killed a human.
When I grew up, I thought piranhas and quicksand were going to be the biggest threats of my life.
I think you
you're
should
just
be.
living on Instagram reels.
I think you should be careful about both. Still, I don't mean just because you don't encounter them doesn't mean
Quicksand?
I think that picture is fake. By the way, those
that's,
aren't real
that's what a
teeth.
piranha teeth looks like.
Is
Yeah.
it really?
Yeah. It's terrifying.
Oh my gosh.
Like there's videos of people just like.
Oh,
getting
okay,
banged.
yeah. That's fine then.
Yeah.
I'm more scared of like alligator gar, which we actually have here.
We do. We should be afraid of alligator gar and also
I've
alligators.
been bit by an alligator gar.
No, you have not.
Yes,
What's
I
an
have.
alligator
Where?
gar look like?
At Harvest Bridge over
No, where in your body?
my leg.
You've never been bitten by it. You wouldn't be alive to tell the tale. Look at that thing.
They don't all get that big.
That's what she said.
I've seen a dead one of those floating in the river somewhere.
Dude, if that thing bit you, you would not be okay.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't one that big, but I
You think that wasn't a dinosaur however many years ago?
And wait a minute, how do you know that it was
I
that
didn't
that
say
bit
it
you?
wasn't. I mean, I'm just pretty sure. I feel like
So you didn't see it.
Oh,
You're
hold
just
on.
pretty sure an
You
alligator.
just made it
hurt, and I was bleeding.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
golly, it could have been a real
It was
alligator.
probably an AIDS needle that floated by.
That's actually,
Yeah.
It could have been an
Yeah.
AIDS needle. That was a rough spot.
You just assumed it was this poor fish.
So
just living his life.
Andrew was in the water, something brushed up in his leg and he went, alligator gar. Oh, I know it.
It was just a rock on the shore.
Yeah.
These things are creepy though.
Yeah.
They're spooky.
Do you think people keep them as pets?
I don't know how you would.
Just like that guy right
Big
there.
aquarium.
He's holding it.
It's just a dead alligator.
Yeah. This is Steve.
We're getting a lot of alligators here though.
Alligators?
Well, they've been here for a while. So
Where?
In the Tennessee River.
Oh my
Is this news to you too?
Yeah.
never go swimming in there.
I'm about
again.
to show you. Oh,
Isn't it? Is there anything in Smith Lake?
No, Smith Lake is good. It's all fed from Bankhead and it's dammed, so it's all good.
You damned it?
Don't lie to me here.
No, Smith Lake is actually it's like the cleanest water in the state.
Yeah, but I mean, like creepy fish like that.
I mean, there's probably some giant catfish if that's what you're scared of.
Do you remember when Mabry?
Like the size of
Terrified
this
of
table.
all wildlife.
You remember
when
my
Mabry was
bachelor
talking
party?
about-
No, remember my bachelor party when Mabry was peeing in the water and splashing himself at the same time?
It was weird. We were like, "What are you doing there?"
Are you peeing, man? He's like, yeah. Why do you splash yourself?
Stop.
Yeah. He's like, you ever taste this water? All right.
Oh boy.
No, but the alligator. So in the 70s or 80s, there was like a population of alligators down in Mississippi or Louisiana, one of those areas that they were nervous about going extinct because of waterways, and so they took a lot of them and they brought them to Wheeler Wildlife Refuge and then just like let them free. and they've population has risen a lot. And alligator.
Whoa, that was really bad.
I don't know. It's alligator.
I can see that.
Let me just see if I can get a picture. Yeah, so this is like, y'all know where I live?
It says on the rise, but they've been here for nearly a century. Okay, gotcha.
Trying to get one of these pictures because like right like behind the new Trash Panda Stadium, like there's a road over there. That's like kind of where they've been coming into human contact.
Interesting.
And dude, this website's terrible. I'm just trying to find a picture. There's like pretty big alligators just like walking through Huntsville. Look at this. This is the one I was looking for.
At least it's not crocodiles.
That's true. This is let me try to get this for our audience to see. This is like at one of those apartment complexes in Zert.
What are your chances against that?
I'd kill that thing.
You think?
Yeah.
I would too. Yeah, for
you
sure.
You get it.
You got to just grab the mouth. Once you
big-
grab the mouth, they're useless.
how wide is that walkway?
I mean, probably like 8 feet.
No, maybe 2 feet. I don't know. It's probably 6 feet.
Oh,
That's a 6 foot
that's
long.
a big
That's a baby one. Let's go, baby.
Dude, all you have to do is a rubber band can hold it closed.
Yeah.
You just got to get on his
Yeah,
back.
if you get on the back, you can.
You hold the mouth closed and you smash its head against the ground.
I don't know how you're gonna do that like this.
I'm poking its eyes out. I'm
You're not gonna
gouging.
get much force like this.
What's that? Maybe you're not going to, but I'm going
You know,
to.
alligators have really good smell, right?
They do?
They smell good. They smell like a.
No.
No, not okay. Like a dog. They can.
They got a good sense of. They have good olfactory
I
senses.
think alligators and
Makes
dogs are
sense.
probably in the same species.
I hate you.
Yeah, that's why alligators sun themselves.
Oh man.
Let's go to the list of weird animals.
The list of weird ones.
Yeah, just start with one.
Okay.
Just like that.
I think.
So hedgehog is weird.
Okay. This is just the full list here.
Yeah. So don't look at that.
You want to go down?
Keep
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
down. It gives you a
Hedgehog.
price, I think, if you keep moving.
Hedgehog is
Hedgehogs aren't. Apparently, they're more common than.
I don't think I'd want a hedgehog, but I mean,
They're-
to each his
I
own.
think they're kind of cute, but
They are cute.
I like
think
Sonic.
they do have like a personality.
I like Sonic the Hedgehog.
They're quiet and active, but don't crave human attention.
They're up to $250.
Oh wow.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah. How much are they?
75
to
to
250.
I mean, I'll buy 2 right now.
It's illegal in Pennsylvania.
Okay, we don't live in.
It's illegal in Pennsylvania, Hawaii, California, Georgia, Arizona, and Maine.
Why did you point out Pennsylvania of all those states?
All
Just
right,
in case
keep
your
going.
family's on one. A Bengal cat.
What's the difference between that and a regular cat?
It looks like
Um,
more like a tiger.
Yeah, I guess it's like more of like a wild cat.
They can only be indoor pets.
They'll run away.
Why?
It looks like a regular
I
cat.
don't know. They look dope though. Look at
They
that.
do look pretty cool.
Does it have
I
a
bet they're bigger than a regular cat.
Didn't it say there's the same size? Didn't it just say that?
Did it say it?
About the size of a
same size
domestic
as a
cat.
Oh, well then I
They
don't
get
have no
along well
idea.
with other cats and dogs.
Well, that's because
Well, it's 'cause it's a
the
cat.
Bengal cat. Dude, $400 to $10,000.
What a range!
So it must be like a wild kind of.
I feel like it's a wild cat that people domesticate.
So is Bengal like Bengal tigers? Is that their like pattern? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
this is like a mini horse, but a mini tiger.
My God.
they're illegal in a lot of states,
Well, probably because they're.
so it's just like a rare cat breed, I guess.
Looks like
A
it.
pygmy goat, like a old baby goat.
Aw,
A pygmy goat.
Could you imagine having a little goat
I want
running around
goats.
the house?
I want goats. I want the screaming goats and the fainting goats. So whenever the screaming goats
Yeah.
scream, the fainting goats faint.
Yeah, we were talking about that getting about James's the other day about doing. He's like, that sounds terrible. I was like, sounds great.
Kind of sounds funny.
They're great companions to children. What does pygmy mean? Well, like, why is it a pygmy?
I think
Like
it's
a
always small.
Like a,
That means small.
yeah, like pygmy people. That's like a thing.
What?
Pygmies?
Yeah.
Isn't that a? Oh, okay. I thought it was like. Isn't that a place?
Andrew, I don't like. Do you mean little people?
Pygmy definition. Just search pygmy definition.
Yeah, but there's like the pygmy people ethnic group in the like Oceania area.
Oh,
They found
yeah, but what is the definition of pygmy? Are they from that island or is it
a member of certain people. Shorts. Yeah, so I
Okay.
think it's just that's where it comes from.
in
but then it's-
equatorial Africa?
Oh, nice.
In parts of
Is
Southeast
that where the goats
Asia.
are from?
That checks out.
No, I think the pygmy is just a word that was taken from this, what they call these people to call short
Okay.
things.
That's fair.
So like
Small things.
small goats, basically.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
okay.
like a toy dog, I guess. Kind
I
of.
gotcha. Okay, keep going.
All right,
What's the
next we
cost? What's the
got
cost? What's the cost?
40 to 70
40 to
dollars.
70.
Oh my God,
That's not bad at all.
dude! You could buy like 100 of those before you have to spend the money on that cat.
That's right.
Yeah, only crazy people buy that cat.
No, I mean,
Fennec. That is so adorable.
A chanterelle fennec.
is that full sized?
It's like I don't know.
They're adorable.
Look at their ears.
These are
It's a desert fox.
desert fox.
Oh.
Dude,
I
fox
feel
would
like
be cool.
I feel like you have to live in like Arizona or New Mexico to have one of these.
You can train them to use a litter box.
or Texas.
Dude, I would love to have a fox.
Are
When I was
foxes-
a kid, like Fox in the Hound is like my favorite.
Are foxes in the like canine species, like same
Yeah.
family?
I think it's a canine.
I don't think so. Is it?
I thought they were.
I don't think so.
I have no idea.
Are foxes?
I was asking. We used to have a fox in Myrtle Beach that would sit behind our house. And have you ever heard? Have you like? I know there's a song about it, but do you know what a fox actually says?
What does the fox say?
But like, it like is this like terrible screeching sound, and like at 2 a.m., all we heard was like just like screeching. It's like, oh.
So they do say that?
So
What does
all
the fox
34
say?
species in the Canidae family include dogs, wolves, coyotes, foxes, jackals, dingoes.
A dingo ate your baby.
I think a dingo ate your baby.
Oh,
Okay.
foxes are so good looking. That would be, look at those ears, man.
Dude, that's a cute thing.
Those ones look cute. Red foxes kind of creep me out a little bit. They look like
Really?
mean. They kind of look mean. Whoa.
Oh my God.
2,000.
I feel like $2,000. There's dogs.
There's
that
dogs
are-
more
yeah.
expensive than that.
Okay, keep going. Bush baby.
Anything
Bush
mixed with a
baby.
poodle.
Ugh.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't want
Couldn't
that.
pay me to have that.
I think that's a bad picture.
Look at his little feet,
It's like
hands.
a lemur.
What, sir? What is it from? Like, what kind of animal is it?
It's like a rodent, I bet.
Tree-dwelling primitives.
Primates.
About the size.
Primates.
Yep. They're about the size of a squirrel.
So it's a primate.
Yeah, I guess so.
You shouldn't have a primate in your house
No, that's dangerous.
ever.
They will kill you.
They like to leap from tree to tree.
Dude, the stories of like the idiots who get like chimps.
Yeah,
They
we'll save.
just-
Keep saving
okay.
that. Save that. Yeah.
Okay.
Bush babies are quite sweet but mellow.
5 to 8K.
My lord, I'd screw around with a bush baby.
They're
Raccoon.
considered exotic. They're illegal to own in most states.
Oh, most states. However, states like Nevada, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Wisconsin, Indiana, and Michigan will allow you to own primates and may require a permit.
I feel like
Sir, do you have a permit?
I feel like Nebraska's one of those states like, yeah, we'll let you do whatever the heck you want.
Yeah, man. You want to come to Nebraska? Hell yeah, brother.
Have you ever seen a red panda?
Yeah, they're
They're
cute.
pretty. Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. I don't know why they're called a red panda because they look more like a red raccoon than they do like an actual panda bear.
Is this just a regular raccoon?
It's just a raccoon.
There's
That is-
actually
That's a crazy pet to have.
Rachel knows someone. I guess I know him too. That had a raccoon as a pet.
You're like, Rachel knows them. I don't know who they are.
That's weird, I think.
That is kind of weird, right? So like she took it as a baby and it grew up and it like there's like videos of her like playing with it and like crawls around her and stuff like that. I was like,
Although-
raccoons are vicious.
Are people paying for these things?
After seeing, yeah, that's a good point. You can just find one dead on the side of the road.
I mean, if it's dead,
I feel like you don't want a dead one, dude. I mean, come on.
But after seeing Guardians of the Galaxy 3, those who have seen it will know. I would
Don't
buy-
say anything.
I'd buy a raccoon.
Raccoons are intelligent, active, and quite social. However, they are nocturnal animals and become destructive and unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I can't, like,
They won't adjust to your sleep schedule.
I have
What's
one
up with
friend
that?
that I
Apparently
used to
not.
go camping with, and like he just never cared about his like belongings. And so like one time we were in Acadia, and he just left all his food out, and this raccoon came and just like absolutely tore his.
That's what
crap
they do,
up.
man.
Oh.
Raccoon's raccoon.
Yeah.
Dude, we were so right out of high school, we went camping on a camping trip, and we were camping in a tent at a campsite, and we in the middle of the night, raccoons were coming around our tent because we had like they didn't have food left out, but we had food in our tent.
Yeah.
And they're like, you could hear them scratching at the tent,
Oh man.
and we're sleeping on cots. And my one buddy, we're all awake. We're not talking. We're just being quiet. Like maybe if we be quiet, they'll go away and stuff like that. We're like young teenagers. And my one buddy just sits up and he goes, like, and we're like, there's one in the tent. And we start like trying to attack. He's like, it was me. It was me. It's like, oh my gosh, dude. Like you about got killed right now. Like,
Dude, that's good for y'all for even knowing that's right. Like for me, when I'm in a tent, I don't care what it is. It could be most of the times it's just a squirrel or some like really small creature, but it sounds like a bear.
Do they carry rabies a lot? Raccoons carry rabies a lot.
raccoons have a lot of diseases.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't go get into wild raccoon. They probably have like domesticated ones you can buy.
I mean, that one looks domesticated.
yeah.
Keep scrolling.
All right, next we got chinchilla.
Oh yeah, these little
Oh,
dirt
the
bath
chinchilla.
things.
What?
They have to take dirt baths.
Is that real?
That's how they stay clean.
So really?
Yeah,
That sounds the opposite.
Yeah, it sounds counterintuitive.
that's a real thing. They take dirt baths.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
scroll down.
Because it dries their fur out and gets all the stuff out.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, it doesn't say it here, but you can search it if you don't believe me.
I mean, I believe you. It was just fun.
You can search it, Caleb, if you don't believe me.
You cannot capture them from the wild.
You can't.
You cannot. It is illegal.
Well, that's not cool. The wild ones
Where
are
do
always
they?
more
Where
fun.
are they in the wild?
I don't know. Maybe the west.
Where do you think? Mexico?
Yeah, like the west.
Mexico. The West Mexico?
Yeah, like New Mexico.
Chinchilla seems like a Mexican word.
Yeah, I think it is.
Chinchilla.
It sounds like Southwest Texas.
Yeah.
The chestnut spotted genet.
Dude, that thing is.
You think it's a
kinda
genet? Is it a
cool.
French thing?
That thing looks cool.
I
That
bet
looks
it's
like a
a
cat.
It's like a ferret. Cat.
cat ferret. It's like a mixture.
Look at that tail.
That is a long tail.
Thick.
Okay, relax.
Nocturnal, solitary. Then why would you want it? It doesn't want you.
Get along with both dogs and cats, mainly if they have grown up with them. What? I hope
Don't place them with smaller pets like hamsters or reptiles because they will become food pretty fast.
Wow.
Oh, they can live for 20 years.
That is nuts.
My God.
Y'all know the longest living dog to ever live was a cattle dog, like Atlas.
Oh, really?
Like 34 years.
I like the top. It says, not cuddly by any means.
Why would you buy it?
You're like, come here. It's like,
They're cheaper than I thought, honestly. Judging based on the Bengal cat, I thought this thing would have been so much more.
yeah. It sounds like it's stupid. Oh, what is this thing?
A sugar glider.
A sugar glider. Oh, is it a primate? Or is it a marsupial?
I think this thing is like the size of my palm.
Oh, that's very cute looking. Oh, it's got an almond in its hand.
think
Yeah,
this
it's
thing's
very
cute?
small.
Oh,
It's very
dang,
cute.
It's tiny.
They need a special care and diet. Great.
I don't like the fact that its eyes are that big
They can
compared to
get
its head.
10 to 15 years.
Potty training them will be difficult.
Some dogs don't even last 10 to 15 years. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
They can do small tricks
Sick.
because they're small.
Yeah.
Oh, they're only $200 to $500.
That's not bad.
It's like a throwaway pet.
A deer?
Not just any kind of deer.
A muntjac.
A muntjac deer.
Who's having a deer as a pet?
That's cute.
Come here.
These
I mean, I
adorable
feel like
deer.
it's the
I don't
same
know if
pet in the way that a
They
horse
reach
is
the
a pet.
size of a medium dog.
Is this not a weird way to describe a deer? I don't think I've ever looked at a deer as adorable.
That's an adorable deer.
All right. Well,
You don't think deers are adorable?
I think they're just kind of deer.
What do you think about Bambi?
She's a deer.
They are considered to be the cleanliest
So
of
you
all
didn't
deer.
care when it got killed? When its mom got killed?
No.
Spoiler alert.
So, yeah, sorry to those who haven't heard.
Okay. Okay. So hold on a minute. They are the cleanliest of all deer, which like how would you even know that?
Yeah.
The good news is their droppings have very little odor. So I'm guessing you can't potty train
I was
them.
about to say.
Yeah, it's like so when it poops in your house, you won't smell it.
Dude, I would never want to get one of those. That seems like
Yeah,
a
that's
night-
weird.
They even give kisses.
That's strange.
Aww.
I've never heard of this.
Have you seen the video of the dog that like knocks
Wait.
on the door and he come back to his house and it's like, he's like, hey, I brought a friend. Like someone mouthed over for it. And it's like a cow in the
Yes,
background.
I have seen that.
And it's like, ooh,
Those are videos I don't like to watch.
Wait, go back up and see how much it was.
what is that thing?
600 to 1400.
Oh my God.
Skunks look a
males
lot
cost
like
more.
otters.
I've heard that skunks are like exactly like cats. They act exactly like cats.
Dude,
if,
why
if
would
you
you
domesticate
want
them.
this
Except-
danger in your house?
If you domesticate them, I think that they're exactly like cats. is what I've
Except
heard.
I feel like cats are like bipolar, so they'll attack you. Do skunks like just spray?
yeah, it's like can
I think you can de-butthole them. That's
Oh,
probably
like
the bad
de-
term. Yeah,
bag.
Yeah,
De-bag 'em.
whatever their squirters are, whatever their butt squirters are. Scroll down.
They look mean. I'm gonna be
That's
honest. That
cute.
skunk looks
Skunks are
mean.
wonderfully weird pets as long as they are disarmed,
Yeah.
meaning their scent glands are removed at an early age.
That
What
that
do
skunk looks like
But
it
you-
wants to kill you and your family.
You know, how,
Oh.
like it's like people got cats and like it was normal to declaw, but then it became like, oh, we shouldn't declaw.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh,
Don't-
my cat's not declawed.
don't-
It's like don't de.
Don't degland your
Gland
skunk.
you.
So if you read this is what bothers me about people. Is it says they're stubborn, headstrong. They can be playful and they need like large areas. They're natural diggers. Like they're a pain in the butt. But people are like, look, I have a skunk as a
Yeah,
pet, and you're like,
that's
oh
exactly
my
right.
God, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
I rescued it. No, you didn't. It's probably fine. With
Difficulty, high maintenance. Wild skunks are not legal to own, but you can own domesticated skunks in Alabama. Okay,
I rolled that.
dude, you should get a skunk, Andrew.
Yeah, that'd be
way.
fun.
Did you know how many girls you'd pick up if you were walking down the street with a skunk?
Think about how many tomato baths you get to take.
Ooh.
Dude, you would be rolling in it.
So I love how every single one of these, like a wild raccoon, a wild skunk, cannot be owned and stuff like that. But what was the first one? Like the very first, like you domesticated them at some point, right? Like it's not like
Oh, I got you. Well, how would also somebody know? Like if somebody came to your house and they were like, "Is that domesticated or is that wild?" And you're like, "It's domesticated." And the
Well, like, how
skunk's
many-
just like,
How many generations does it have to be domesticated?
yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
how long does it take before like
let me tell you something right now. If you hit anything hard enough, it'll become domesticated.
You shock something hard enough?
Yeah.
Squirrel monkey. That's adorable. That's like the one that was in Friends, right?
No. That was something
that's
different.
a lemur?
Is it a lemur?
I thought it was.
a lemur.
A squirrel monkey.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, you're right.
What do you think the monkey was thinking when it had sex with a squirrel to make this cute little thing?
You about to get
You about to get this?
You like nuts?
How about these nuts? Ah!
They live for 25 years.
$4,000.
Well, yeah, it's
8,000.
It's basically a pygmy human.
Scroll down.
Yeah.
Am I
They're
right?
high maintenance.
Very
What?
high maintenance.
Oh, I got what you're saying. No, you're thinking of chimps. You ignorant fool.
See, I don't think you could get a pet that's
Pet monkeys are
lasts
allowed
that
in
long.
Washington, Montana, Nevada, North Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Wisconsin, Illinois, Ohio, Alabama,
Ooh, we can get monkeys.
West Virginia,
Should
North
we have
Carolina.
should we have a podcast monkey?
No.
That sounds
and
like a great idea.
It just switches
I am-
like each
no.
week.
Who it kills?
Yeah, exactly. Whose face get mauls?
Yeah.
Kinkajou.
All right.
Something like that.
Andrew, I don't think you can have those as pets, man. My God.
It is very cute though. Bro, it keeps going down.
Okay, I think we need to move past this.
Flower bear is the
Look at that little
generic
face.
term, but it's spelled Kinkajou.
Okay, keep
I
going.
think I said it right.
I hope you said it
I
right.
hope you did too.
They are nocturnal creatures.
I feel like they probably have
Also
a lot of money.
last 25 years. Why are people getting pets that last as long?
Dude,
I feel
that's
like
a freaking commitment. Dude,
that's
think
a
about
long-
that. If,
like,
you're-
I love pets. but
if
it's
you
like,
got
it's
one
a-
of those right now, you'd be over 50 by the time it was ready to die.
that would make it just like dogs are already so hard. It's like 15 years.
Yeah.
Can you think about
25 year
the how old are you, Andrew?
25?
So you think about like a 25-year-old, like unmarried,
50.
not really like no kids, nothing. It's like, I'm gonna get this cute little pet. I have no idea how long it lives. Don't do any research. They have it.
Your wife's like, you got to get rid of this kinkajou. You're like, I'll never get rid. You'll go before the kinkajou goes.
Like imagine Marley and Me, but instead of it dying when the kids are toddlers, like the dogs at the graduation.
Yeah, the dog outlives the kids. Yeah, scroll down. All these are high maintenance.
Flying squirrel. No,
That thing
that's
is
just
ugly.
weird.
Dude,
That
it
Dude,
looks
that
like
thing
the.
look at its
you
claws.
just shouldn't have. Oh, that's disgusting.
It looks
looks like a bat.
It looks like a gargoyle.
A gargoyle.
Yeah.
Can you have me another beer?
Oh yeah.
A gargoyle.
A gargoyle.
I was gonna ask you, but I forgot.
Flying squirrels are nocturnal. Why are people having nocturnal pets?
Yeah, it seems like a bad choice.
Well, it'll adjust to my.
I promise
schedule.
you
Also,
right
if they're
now-
domestic, why are they nocturnal? Just
I
like
promise you right now.
just stay awake during the day, man. You're getting food during the day.
I promise you, if that thing kept me up one time, I'd snap its neck.
I think you don't. I think it's just like.
I always do that with my neighbors. So if an animal,
Almost killed your neighbors?
dude, if they wake me up one more time,
Are they watching movies?
no, they're just
Oh.
like in the hallways, loud.
Is that why you want that white van?
What?
No, it's for something different.
All right, that's it. Those are all the weird ones.
Okay, large
No,
animal. Those are
yeah, these-
small.
Those are small. These are large.
Oh,
Okay, keep going. The mini donkey.
I feel like that's a weird one to have in the large animal category.
I also don't think it's that weird. Like,
It's a weird pet.
I mean, it just seems
It's
like
not
a
gonna be
horse.
Mini
house.
horses are what you're thinking of, I think.
But a mini donkey.
How big's
A
a
mini
mini
donkey is.
So is it just the fact that like people have a mini donkey, like maybe in their house?
But like, why would you not have a full size donkey?
Yeah, I feel like donkeys
They're
are
3 feet tall and weigh 350 pounds.
They are dense. Holy.
They thrive in pairs.
Their bones are not hollow.
It literally says if you get one, you have to get two because they thrive. Mike, what a freaking commitment, man! I can't take this kind of pressure,
700 pounds.
dude. That is a 350-pound thing, and they're like, I don't know,
foot tall.
$200.
I love how they quickly are trained
cheaper than
and playful. No wonder they're quickly trained because you keep them out in a barn.
Yeah.
And it's outside. It's not like you train them to be in your house.
A mini donkey. Keep going.
If that
Andrew's going on.
you actually brought up a good point, Dusty. Like 350 pounds. That's like $1 a pound.
Per pound, it's the best
I
pet
mean,
to get.
That's better than chicken.
If that thing could lay eggs, man, I'm telling you right now. Intermediate maintenance.
You're like, what kind of pets do you have? You're like, mini donkeys. They're delicious.
They're so good.
The cheapest meat you can buy.
Potbelly pig
Look at the little pig.
That's cute.
Aren't
is so cute.
aren't
Pigs are.
pygmy pigs? Isn't that a thing? Right?
I don't know.
Maybe.
They're like toy pigs.
Yeah,
Isn't that
I
like a
think
thing?
Teacup.
Teacup
Teacup
pigs.
pigs.
Teacup
not
pigs.
pygmy pigs.
I would get a teacup pig.
I bet you would.
That's how you get all the girls.
Hello,
I feel
I'm
like-
Andrew. Here's my. That was you. That was you if you had a teacup pig.
I don't even know what that was.
You were like some kind of Broadway actor is what I pictured. Hello, here for the show.
A
Bird.
giant macaw.
Hyacinth. Wait, so go back up.
They have a lifespan of 50 to 60 years.
That thing would outlive me.
Hyacinth macaw.
I
Hyacinth.
mean, yeah, I'm dying before this thing's dead. That's too long.
I'm telling you right now, if I'm going down, that bird's going down with me. It's not living past me.
Dude, it just almost feels cruel to have an animal like this thing is going to be in a cage for 50 years. It's terrible.
This thing's like sweet life, bro. No, I'd love to be in prison for 50 years.
For nothing at
Dusty's
all.
on his deathbed, and they're like, I have one last request. Bring that bird in here.
They're like, you have 3 minutes to live. I'm like, somebody kill that bird.
Then he's like John Morant with his gun. He's like,
I'm just shooting into the abyss. I wouldn't have a hyacinth macaw.
Yeah, no. $40,000.
that's a rich person.
Listen to me right now.
Yeah.
The only person I think that has the money to afford that is Chris Mason.
And it's in his wallet.
Yeah, it's in
right
his
now.
wallet right now. Can we give people the address to his shop? But listen, if you spend $40,000 on a bird,
You also have enough money to have a caretaker for it, so you don't have to worry about it.
That's
I was
right.
thinking
yeah.
something different, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have enough money to take care of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Are legal to own in most states.
Imagine being the sibling that gets the bird whenever like your parents pass away, and you're like, he left.
The dad thinks it's a
the
cool
da-
thing.
Yeah, the dad left all this money. He's like, you get the bird.
But the worst part is like, you get my baby hyacinth macaw. It's like, no, it's going to be 60 years.
Oh my gosh.
You just gave me a death sentence. I'd kill it immediately.
Yeah. Oh no.
I guess I'd let it
It
fly.
fell. You're
Yeah.
like, what's a bird?
Oh no, the cat got it. Whoops.
The Bengal cat.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bangled. A wallaroo.
Wallaroos are cute.
Aww.
I would own one of those. They're so cute.
Look how soft it looks.
You're gonna scroll down. It's gonna be like ferocious, hates kids.
Its claws. It looks mean.
It's a marsupial.
There you go. It's a kangaroo thingy.
Did you wait? Scroll down. Oh, they're smaller than kangaroos, obviously.
Native to
They
Australia.
bond with their owners.
Hello, mate.
They
Would
do-
you
they
like
talk.
a wallaroo?
They do talk. They're like, oh no.
That's what the wallaroo says.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Tia Toomey's won the games again.
Oh no, the coronavirus. They're high maintenance.
Yeah.
$200 to $400 a month in food.
What are they eating?
I mean, it's an animal, so food.
I'm telling you right now, it's eating whatever Buddy and Blakesy are eating. It better freaking like it.
A llama.
Oh, llama.
Dude, I'd take an alpaca over a llama.
They're
Which
the
one
same
spit?
thing, dude.
Which one spit in your face?
I think they both spit.
Llamas. Or yeah, alpacas do. Yeah.
Which
They
one
both
have like
spit, don't they?
poisonous saliva? Like,
That doesn't exist, I don't think.
or they not poisonous, but they have like acidic. Like they can
melts
pull.
your-
They can pull. They can pull
Oh,
stomach
like the
acid.
Stomach acid.
Ooh, Komodo dragon.
Is that next?
Dude,
Oh, I thought you were-
Komodo dragons are
That
freaking
they have so
crazy.
much
Have y'all seen the
bacteria in
Planet
their,
Earth?
in their saliva. If they bite you, you'll die from the bacteria.
Have y'all seen like the Planet
like
Earth
that.
documentary when they talk about them?
Can I just say something? No. But you know when you were like growing up and you were like, I had a serious fear of quicksand and what's the other thing you said?
Piranhas.
Piranhas. I grew up. I saw a documentary when I was small about Komodo dragons,
I mean,
and
thought they were going to be a problem.
I was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to encounter these more often than I want to. But you don't. But if they bite you, you'll die. So there's
That's
that.
They're like
encouraging.
they're only on a couple islands.
Yeah, like Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Keep going.
Bring them.
How much are llamas?
20,000.
Oh, it's only $1,500 to $20,000. I bet you the $1,500 one has major problems.
It only looks like-
You see how long his neck is? Like it's just his head is crooked. Like, oh my god.
it only looks at you like this.
Yeah. It tries to spit and it spits in its eye. You're like, Andrew's like,
But it lives 30
Andrew's like,
years.
I'll take that one.
It's missing a leg. It's
Yeah.
a three-legged
A
llama.
three-legged llama just keeps falling over.
That's the one Laura would want.
Yeah, she would. They're high maintenance.
Capybara.
Aren't these things mean?
I
They
think
look
so.
mean.
They're-
That thing looks
they're
like a
super
grumpy
wild.
old man.
It looks like
Giant hamster.
a beaver had sex with a hamster. Is what it looks like.
That thing's in the rodent family, right? That's got to be.
Or is that
rodent.
is that a marsupial?
It's a large rodent.
Oh, a large rodent.
Can be very sweet and friendly.
I bet you they can when they're about to eat your face. They require
They're
water
also-
available.
They're also better in pairs.
Of course. They are intelligent and affectionate.
People own these?
Yeah.
Why would you want that big of a rodent in your house?
10 pounds.
Dude, they eat 6 to 10 pounds of food a day. How big are they?
Dude, that's nuts.
They look large.
That looks like it's 6 to 10 pounds.
How big is that log beside it? It does
That's
not look that big.
That's a full size tree,
I'll
Caleb.
put this thing in like it's a giant hamster.
Yeah. Dude, 6
It's
to
a-
10 pounds of food a day. That seems ridiculous.
It's a redwood. It's a
A southern tamadua. Oh, it's a little
What is
weasel worm.
kind of looks like an anteater.
An anteater.
Oh yeah, it does. Oh, it is an anteater.
Yeah,
That would be great.
That'd be useful.
That'd be great here because ants are all over,
that's right.
and I'm allergic to them.
Anteaters are cute.
Except for the fire ants.
I'm not allergic to those suckers. I'll kill all of them.
You're not allergic to fire ants, but you're allergic to regular ants.
I don't know if that's true. I just talking
Right?
crap.
I don't even think regular ants bite.
They do. Trust me.
Dusty found out.
My feet got so swollen I couldn't put shoes on.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't go around fire ants. Then they're way worse.
that says you.
I don't think I've ever been bit by like a normal ant.
When I was firefighting in Myrtle Beach, there was a girl that said she couldn't tie into a hydrant because there were fire ants and she was allergic to them. And everybody was like, "We're all allergic to fire ants, you dumb." Anyway, she was blowing the instructor, so she didn't have to do it.
I get these little red dots on my feet.
That's a true story. That's a true story. He got fired because of that. You can't have sex with the cadets.
Oh,
Right.
water animals.
Water animals. Axolotl. These things are like, they defy reality to me. They don't seem real. They're like little aliens.
It looks like the creature from Stranger Things.
Can we scroll through these ones fast?
Yeah.
I hate these.
And
Next one's
the next
piranha.
one's just piranha.
Okay.
Just looks like a
idiot.
fish.
All these are just fish.
They are.
Oh, there's only 2.
Creeps and reptiles.
Oh, these are gonna
Okay.
be creepy.
Stick insect. A walking stick.
Dude, I would mess that up real quick. I gotta clean out the
Andrew be
tank.
picking his teeth, and we'd be like, "Dude,
Oh,
what are you doing with that stick bug? Huh? Excuse me."
Oh man. Turtle. Turtle would be cool.
Oh, dude, there was a
Turtle would
turtle
be
in my
fun.
garage maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Really?
Drove over.
It was covered in like all this garbage from my garage. Like it was just, I was like, me and Laura were about to walk the dogs.
like a 6-can pack like
it was
thing.
like,
right?
no, it was like, yeah, I was like, oh, that's true, isn't it?
There's that straw.
No, we walked out of the garage and I had the dogs and there was something on the floor and I was afraid Lacey was going to eat it. I didn't know what it was and I pulled her back and I was like, Laura, there's a turtle in here, and it was covered in dirt and disgusting from my garage, and I was like,
Wait, how dirty is your garage?
I mean, it's got normal dirt in it.
I mean, you mow the yard and then
I mean, it's got stuff on it like
right,
like
all right.
cobwebs and I mean, how clean is yours? Oh, you don't have one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, poor. Anyways, yeah. So and Laura was like, I think all the turtles in Alabama are snapping turtles. I don't know if that's true, but I picked it up with extreme care.
You have to grab it
Did-
like right
did it-
behind and then right in front.
Did it have like a nose? Those are what snapping turtles look like.
They all have noses.
No, like a little horn.
Like it's got like a.
Oh, is that all snapping turtles have horns?
I don't know if that's true or not, but I know like a lot of snapping
They
turtles
have
do.
like that little like.
That looks
nose.
exactly the same.
See that little thingy?
I didn't wait for it to open. Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, we have that pond. We have turtles all over. Do
you?
Yeah, turtles are cute.
I bet you
We
Penelope's
have
gonna
a
love that one.
we have a little otter. Like
You have an otter?
it's like a, if you look them up, it's not a muskrat. It's like a Alabama otter. It's like really small, and there's 2 of them in the pond right beside us.
Dude, let's all go over to your house. We'll drink, and then whoever catches it first wins.
boy.
We'll all put money into a pot, and we'll see who catches it first.
An otter? I don't want to catch.
Hermit crabs. Did you ever get those at the beach when you were a kid?
No.
Don't they walk sideways?
They walk normal.
They don't. They don't.
But what you'd want to do is put a bigger shell out so it would grow and climb into the bigger shell.
Okay.
And one time, I'd never had one that I used to always get a hermit crab, and every time, I guess maybe I wasn't taking care of it correctly, but it would always just walk out of its shell and die.
Yeah, because it needs a shell to live, right?
But I put a bigger shell in there,
It won't
but it was like I think they were committing suicide. To be honest with you,
You ever do Beta Fish Fight Club?
no, I do Alpha Fish Fight Club,
That's where you take 2 beta fish, and
dude. That is a.
I know exactly what you're saying.
This is a wild thing because beta fish just kill everything you put in there with them, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
you
crazy.
you and your buddies all buy a beta fish, and it's like you got your Fight Club.
How do you know which was yours?
Did you do this as a kid?
No, I've never done this. It's illegal. I've never done.
But how do you know which one is yours?
Huh?
How do you know which?
They're like different colors.
Of course. Of course.
Andrew's walking through Walmart. It was like, this one's huge. Mom, can we get this one?
Yeah. Hermit crabs, $2 to $40. Yeah, you can get a big one, but the big ones die quick.
Did you guys have fish growing up? Well, obviously Andrew did.
My sister had a goldfish that she got from a carnival, and my dad told her if she kept it alive for 2 years, that he would buy a big fish tank.
No way.
And so she kept it alive for 2 years.
No way.
Listen,
impressive.
Listen. So
Don't goldfish grow to the size of their.
So here's the great thing. So my dad bought a big tank.
Your dad's pissed because
he's so mad, dude. He throws the goldfish in there, and it expanded so rapidly it bled out and died, like in 2 days. It was like, oh my god, so much space. It's time to stretch out.
Grow. Yeah.
That's wild, actually.
So yeah, so there's
Green
that's
iguana.
Are iguanas the one that like change their color to their area?
chameleon.
Like, chameleon.
Chameleon.
Okay.
Although also octopuses do that.
Yes,
There's some pretty good data that octopus is alien DNA from a different planet. There's some pretty good data on it.
Why?
Why?
How?
What do you mean how?
Is it because they're the most intelligent species?
Just search octopus alien DNA and you'll find out.
Okay, well,
The bearded dragon.
is there a documentary?
That's what they used to call me in high school.
Did they?
Yeah.
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 Did you have a beard in high school?
I sure did. It covered my fat face. Thanks for bringing it up, Caleb.
I didn't bring up.
You brought it up.
Okay, so this is a
Boa
top
constrictor.
topic. Boa constrictor, snake. Just snakes in general, I think, are an interesting pet.
Everybody that has a snake as a pet, I hope the snake kills them. Secretly.
I know a lot of people that have had snake. Like, a good friend of mine has 2 pythons.
Yeah.
One's named Monty.
Another
Of
good
course.
friend of yours has 2 pythons. This guy right here. Got him.
And I haven't seen him in a while, so they're probably growing a little bit, but I've held them, and like they're actually like really personal. It's kind of weird. They yawn.
To be
so you're
clear,
holding it and they yawn, and they're like, "Oh God, it's about to kill me."
Andrew thinks it's yawning. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, how sweet.
And she's like,
oh, it's looking
at me.
It's tired.
No, I'm serious. They yawn.
So to be clear,
Look at his face.
your friend texted you and said, "Hey man, do you want to come over and hold my snake?" And you were like, "Yeah, I'll be right over." And then he was like, "Here you go." And you were like, "Oh, this is fine too."
I was, I think I was 3 years old, and I was at Disney World, and the people, so they do this big production about like with the snake and stuff like that, and they bring adults up, and they thought I was like older, like I was a big child, so they thought I was older, and they let me come in, and they gave me a python, and I held it, like I have a picture of it, and I'm holding this python like across my back. And my parents were like, "I can't believe we let them do that."
Yeah, that's a crazy. I'm terrified of all snakes, poisonous or not.
I feel like 70% of people that own snakes are idiots. Like,
Yeah.
one of my friends from high school, his brother had like a big python, like talking
I
like
bet he
8,
did.
talking like 8 feet.
Yeah.
And
I don't think that's that big.
They had this like huge cage for it. One time he decided he was gonna feed him, but like he would hold the python, bring it around, and he was gonna feed it. But he decided instead of like feeding it in the cage like a normal person, I don't know, maybe that's not normal at all, but he decided he was gonna try to hand feed it.
Smart.
So he like has this rat and the snake. He's like, "Here you go, snake." And snakes don't like have eyesight like we do. They're not like, "That's a rat." They're
Yeah.
like, "I think that's it," and then they go for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they have more senses with
Yeah.
They have heat sensors.
Yeah. And so it just freaking got him right on his arm and just bit his arm, and then like started wrapping up, and he was like, "Oh God, oh God."
That's how people die.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, what an idiot.
Absolutely.
How old were you guys?
I wasn't there, but
So this didn't really happen.
I mean, I held the python once.
I bet you
It was
did.
Scary.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it.
2 hands?
Yeah, it took 2.
What do you think my chances are against a giant python from like the Amazon? Like pretty low.
You get it.
You think I'd kill it?
Yeah, like so. I'll send you some more videos. There's like snakes. I was going to mention this because I think it's really interesting. But like back in like the 80s
If
or
it was
90s,
poisonous, no.
No, yeah, poisonous, you're dead. It was really popular like to get just like Burmese pythons in America as pets, and then people in Florida, they were just like, "Oh, I don't want this anymore."
I've heard of this.
And they would let them go. And now there's like an insane population of Burmese pythons in the Everglades.
The Everglades have like killed off like 90% of the species in there. Yeah.
So the state literally like has part of their like conservation efforts. They have like bounty hunters that go in there
I just heard this recently. Like the Burmese or the pythons that are in the Everglades have killed off like 90 or 95% of all the
like
other
small
creatures.
animals, like
Dude.
yeah, it's.
I mean, that's an
nuts.
issue.
Yeah,
It's a lot of the things.
There's some
Yeah.
crazy people that go in there and hunt them.
It's
and
because-
there's these guys with videos where they're just like.
It's
You gotta
because
get 'em.
people are idiots, and that animal was never meant to be
Yeah, it's
in
an
that
invasive
setting.
species. Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be where it's originally from, not in the Everglades.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll share. There's a doc or a not a
That's like bringing a Nile
podcast.
crocodile to like a
My
regular
bathtub.
like the Tennessee River. yeah.
Yeah.
But like bringing a Nile crocodile to like the Tennessee River and like letting it survive,
Yeah, it's gonna
and it
kill
would
off.
just completely kill every other creature in.
Yeah.
Let's get through the last one and then talk about the thing that I really want to talk about.
Okay. Then we have
Oh,
crocodiles.
do people have
Who's-
pet
Dude,
crocodiles?
There's no way people have pet crocodiles. That don't. Why do crocodiles make good pets? They don't. Of course, we had to throw a crazy one in there. Well, you certainly consider a pet crocodile as your next pet. I don't even know what to say.
Oh look, $75 for a 10-month-old, and then $1,100 for a young adult. That's not that
Well,
bad.
I mean,
I'd buy a crocodile for that.
I'd probably take a baby crocodile for $75.
Yeah,
And then I would
I've caught baby
I'd
crocodiles.
put it in a
before.
beta fish fight.
Look at those teeth. You're like, I'd win every time.
Yeah.
I mean, I've caught baby crocodiles before.
You have?
Yeah, in
My-
Florida, we grew up.
It's crazy.
I used to run from them.
Well, like
in
in
Georgia.
in Florida, my grandparents had a lake house, and like at a lake house, like they would clear out like the weeds and stuff like that for like your beach and stuff like that for you to be able to get out to the middle. But the boathouse is in the weeds, so like the boat is in the weeds as well. So we'd be in the boat and stuff like that, and you'd see like a little like baby gator or baby crocodile. And you like reach and try to grab it. And
That's
stuff like that.
not something I would do.
Or like instead of catching a fish, whenever you're fishing, you'd catch it like a baby crocodile and you pull it up.
That was
You
like
have to unhook it and get it back in.
You smash it on the boat with the tail. You smash, smash, smash.
They are mean, dude. They bite hard.
I bet.
alligators are wild. Like when I lived in
are wild.
Savannah as a kid, we lived like in a neighborhood that was like on a golf course in a marsh, like right on one of those rivers. And
Humble brag.
I remember being a kid and like you'd just be out there hanging out and there's like, oh, there's a crocodile or an alligator or whatever on
It's important to know the difference.
I think it's an
It's
alligator.
it's funny because like we would
And then my parents, they would just teach you to be like, oh, if you see one, run away.
Yeah.
just zigzag.
well,
Your dad was like, Andrew, hold this chicken.
"Good luck, son. If you live, you live." But no, that like we would see like crocodiles and stuff or alligators all the time. I probably get them mixed up.
Yeah,
But-
I think Florida has both.
But whenever you run is whenever you see the water moccasins.
Oh my God.
That's the one that's like
Australia
Like,
and
parents
Florida.
would like, get out.
Australia and
We have those
Florida.
here. We have
Australia,
Oh,
Florida,
yeah.
and
I have one in my front yard.
like the Amazon rainforest. All the things can kill you. Everything.
I mean, yeah.
Everything there.
Yeah.
Everything kills you.
Everything.
You couldn't have a fun time.
Like, even the smallest things, dude. You're like, oh, nice little toad here, dead.
Yeah,
Touch
you're-
it, you're done.
People, could you imagine trying to live in the Amazon, like near the Amazon
so
rainforest?
stressful.
No, it would be very stressful.
I'd be more stressed out about the giant spiders.
Yeah, those things, the ones
That's
that are
like-
as big as you.
Like, I want to go there
like to- I
and
don't
like
even like to
hike.
think about
The
it.
but it's
Amazon?
Like, I would be I'm mostly scared about like spiders. I feel like snakes I've come to be okay with, but like
I'm okay with snakes compared to spiders.
Imagine just going in, like you're walking down a trail and there's just like a giant web and just like, oh, giant.
I've killed 2 black widows this past week at a job site. And I killed it with extreme prejudice.
I hate that.
There was nothing
careful.
left. What?
If it was too big, you all the babies.
No, I checked.
My aunt did that once. She had like in her hand, like with a glove or something. She like picked up.
She picked it up.
She was like gonna crush it.
She picked it
She
up.
had a glove on.
It was like she was like cleaning the garage and like grabbed the web or something.
Oh, okay.
And she like crushed it and then all babies just went down.
I would die. Okay. Before we get off, let's talk. Oh, Jesus. Before we end, let's talk about, we can group this all together. How do you feel about people that
Dang right.
own bears, lions, tigers, all these big predatory animals?
One, it's unethical.
That you
Two, they're
can't
all
train.
idiots.
Dude, you can't. People are seriously like, no, no, they only want to kill you.
Yeah.
They're just not killing you at that moment.
Especially in that circumstance. Like, they don't want to be there.
No, they don't want to.
Like,
be
they-
there.
Yeah, they want to be in the wild. I feel bad for those animals, like in zoos, even. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine, like what if you walked into somebody's house and they're like, "Watch out for my tiger"? I'd be like, "You need to die."
Like, what?
Yeah. Oh, she won't hurt people, will she? You're like, "Oh my
like
god."
Talladega Nights.
Yes, and that's just a cougar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the guys that are
It's a cougar in the
like,
car.
don't you want, like, just like I said about the snakes, you don't want somebody to die, but aren't you like, I mean, come on,
mean,
That's
you
natural
deserve it.
selection.
Come
at
on,
its
bear.
Finest. I mean, like the human in all of human history, we've been like trying to stay away from these animals.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, come into my home.
they're like, what
You're
if
an
we
idiot.
do, like, they prove it that you can take it from a cub, a bear, let's just say a bear.
Yeah.
You could take a bear from a cub, like grow with it at your house, and if the bear decides to kill you, he's just going to kill you. It doesn't really care.
Dude, it's like that's not even exclusive to bears. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I just use a bear as an
but
example.
I'm saying like dogs. Like dogs, if something were to happen, could totally flip, and they're animals. Like,
We've beaten them into submission pretty good. Yeah, we've beaten them into submission pretty good. But you can't
I have
Well,
the opinion that like
if you're
all
talking-
animals are always animals, and if you don't think about
Well,
that,
yeah,
always,
they're gonna react more
yeah.
on natural instincts, but like you got to think about a bear. Like, think about a bear compared to a dog. Like, if a dog, say a dog flips and it's gonna attack you, you have a chance against a dog, right? Like,
Sure do.
Like, you can fight off a dog.
Yeah. Bears are gonna get you.
Bear, I mean, you might as well just put yourself on a plate.
Yeah.
Like, you're.
I mean, any kind of animal like that is about like a hierarchy of like being the alpha. Do you think a bear living in your house never thinks it's not the alpha?
Yeah,
It's it's just living with you at that moment.
I think probably whenever it's a cub, it's probably like, oh, this is my mother and father. But bears are made to be like, dogs are pack animals, so they like a family. Bears aren't like they're made to be on their own. Especially a male bear are made to be on their own. They survive on their own. They're not
You
packs.
know how like you go to work one day and you have like a little scratch and you're like, what happened to your face? You're like, oh, cat got me a little bit. Imagine going to work and then you're like, he was like, bear got me yesterday.
I was playing with my bear.
He took a picture of himself with. Oh my
Did you hear about
This is a famous guy. He like he went in. He got it mauled by the same bear 3 times.
What an
And-
idiot.
He deserves
No,
it.
I mean that's just wrong place, wrong time. Kind of
He
hiking.
got mauled 3 times.
Oh, he doesn't own the bear.
No.
It was just like him
Yeah,
He got
was-
mauled 3 times.
Same bear. Huh? Yeah.
The same bear mauled him 3 times.
on the
got
same
mauled.
day.
Yeah. This.
Oh, so he was trying to get away from it, and the bear kept coming back.
Okay.
kind of yes, but it was like just terrible circumstances.
Oh, I thought he went
hiked
back
in.
like months later, and the bear was like, "You."
I remember you.
It's honestly worse. Like I would rather that because then it's like just go
You
somewhere
would?
else. Just go somewhere else.
How'd this guy live?
He hiked in and then like got mauled by this bear, but he like surprised it on accident. And
Like this. Ha!
happy birthday. But then like the bear stopped mauling him and he like played dead. And then the bear left. And then he hiked. He was like, all right, time to leave.
Yeah.
But like he waited like 20 minutes. And
Yeah.
then it just so happened that the bear also went the direction that he was hiking. And he came back and got him.
Oh my God.
2 more times.
Yeah.
Did
But-
you-
and then when he got back, he's like, he's got like his. You don't want to see the video.
I
It's
don't
rough.
wanna see the video.
His
My,
arms like totally flayed.
My brother-in-law builds like a mountain bike trail out in the wild, and he took a picture the other day and put it on like Instagram. It was like, "Hi, Mr. Bear." Like he's like out in Montana, and he just like sees a bear out in the wild, and he like takes a picture of it. And he's in an excavator, so like
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
feel
pretty
like you
safe.
have,
I
yeah,
don't know, man. There's some things that don't have doors.
the little one. He's in like a small excavator. He's not in like a big massive.
So they don't have doors.
Yeah. So, but he's with another guy. They have bear spray. I'm gonna see if it works.
Bears
Guess we're gonna find out.
generally fine, like 99.9% fine. Like it is all about circumstance. If you,
If you see one or look at it, or it
No.
comes near you, or
like for the most, some bears will cross right in front of you.
What's the movie where the guy's having sex with the bear?
Jeez,
oh,
that sounds familiar.
I'm barely there. No. Okay.
No. Is it Super Trooper?
It is Super Troopers.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Yeah. It's not a real bear.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the lady that had a chimp? Not a chimp. It was a monkey as a pet. And she was like, "Hey, do you guys want to come over and see my monkey?" And her one friend was like, "I'd love to." And so the monkey was attached to the lady, but not to this lady that was coming in. And he ripped her her hair off,
Oh,
like
yeah.
like he scalped
Like her
her
whole scalp. Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
like
about
scalped
that.
her. So the monkey was like, I mean,
Gotcha.
dude, that's my favorite thing is like somebody like, no, the monkey's fine. Come over. And you're like, and then if you had a monkey and you were like, dude, you want to come over and hang out with my monkey? I'd be like, screw that monkey.
Yeah.
I will bring a gun. And if it gets near me, I'm going to shoot it.
I
But, like,
mean,
one thing is like with animals, like with dogs, I remember doing this with Atlas when he was a puppy. Like you have to teach them what hurting you feels like. So it's like if they're
you go,
teething
"Ow,"
with you,
like-
you like
Yeah.
you basically pretend like you're hurt.
Yeah,
like
you put a little
ignore
peanut
them.
butter on your.
Yeah, that's right. And then, but it's like, how do you do that with a monkey? Like,
You don't do it with a monkey.
exactly. They're
It's
just
a
one
wild
day- one
animal.
day
You
they're gonna go
don't-
too far. That
One day it rips
head's
your
gone.
one day it decides to rip your face off. So I don't like your face anymore.
Well, that's what like think about that with a monkey, but think about that with like a dog. Like James and Shannon brought in that rescue dog, and they're trying to bring it, and then we're walking in the door, and he's like, oh yeah, that one doesn't like men, and Mary's like, the one I'm actively petting right now,
The one that's biting my leg.
yeah, it's like I mean you still like, and that's nothing against like James and Shannon, like you can't
Dog's a dog.
sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes you just can't train the dog to.
Sometimes you can't
wonder,
teach
you know-
an old dog new tricks.
You know how that monkey was nice.
Okay.
You know how that monkey was in the Friends show for like a couple seasons.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder. I feel like you would, if you were like Jennifer Aniston, you're like, I don't want to risk getting attacked by this monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On set.
That
Like,
was a
that's-
pretty small monkey.
Dude, this could mess you up, I think.
Yeah, I like my chances against that monkey.
Well, I don't like Jennifer Aniston's chances.
I mean, she's a human.
Are you saying like gets killed or gets like severely
Like, what if they, like, you're a model? Like,
Andrew's
That's what
saying
he
that
said.
she has no value if she's not pretty.
That's what, yeah,
Andrew's
basically
saying,
what he's getting
Andrew's
at.
saying she has no value to him if she's not pretty. So
We hear you.
he's like,
I didn't say it, but I mean, I wouldn't care about her if she wasn't a good actress.
my God, Andrew. If she was 5 pounds heavier, she'd be off my laptop so fast.
Oh my god! All right. This has been fun.
This is a fun episode.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm glad Mabry was here.
Glad Mabry hates pets.
Yeah, Mabry does hate pets.
Honestly, this is the first one in a long time Mabry hasn't been here.
Yeah, he's been
Pretty good.
doing good. Yeah, cool. Well, Andrew, thanks for doing no research.
You're welcome.
Okay, cool.
I came in with the Burmese python facts.
You didn't
If
have
you
any
want, if you're
facts.
interested, here, hold on. There's the podcast.
Andrew only knows stuff that is off the top of his mind. Like he doesn't do any research for the podcast.
And he calls them facts.
And he calls them facts. And then I would guess maybe like 60% of the time he's not even correct on the facts that he tells us.
If you're interested in learning more about the invasion of the Burmese python, the Wild with Chris Morgan podcast has a 2-part episode of that.
Oh, great. Everybody's already. We started.
Are you
another
recommending?
episode.
Are you recommending another podcast on our podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I think
good.
a
Maybe
good
they'll
thing.
recommend us.
Maybe
Thanks,
they-
Andrew.
Maybe they will.
Appreciate that.
Okay. Well,
great.
hey, this has been fun. Good job, Andrew. Goodbye, everybody.